There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
What? BraveBirdBlaziken versus me. He actually challenged me. Randomly. I don't know if I know this guy in real life or not. If I do, I guess identify yourself. I'm going to lead with Papillon because it's the best thing I have to lead with. It is my setup lead. It has the Heat Rock and the Sunny Day and the Taunt and the Wish, which I get to do all three of those. Which, thanks to him leading with Meganium, that is gonna pave the way for Specs, Coconuts, the Executor sweep, a little sweep there. I took out his Chinchino and his Meganium with a crit, which I guess the crit didn't matter so much. I mean, he could have Toxic'd me, which would have sucked later on, but it kind of doesn't matter in the end. Expecting him to just strike me down with a rock attack because I'm Charizard, I'm just going to go for the Sunny Day because I need to get the sun back up, even if it's only for 4 or 5 turns, just so that I can sweep his team even more with Executor here, because he has really nothing for Executor, especially since his Meganium went down so early like it did. I'm gonna go for Leaf Storm. Peeves is gonna come out. I don't want to, I don't know. Even if I could take him out with Leaf Storm, I wouldn't want to, because I probably would have missed, and he would hit me with whatever, but he's gonna sub and Pain Split there, but Oogway is the perfect thing for that. Gonna Toxic on whatever he goes into. I see the perfect opportunity to switch into Golem, because my strategy is intact, yeah. Ba-boom. It was kind of a risky switch, to be honest, because he could have just attacked me outright, but in my gut I felt like a Dragon Dance was coming, because that's what those things do. They always Dragon Dance straight away. Now his Golduck is going to try setting up some Calm Minds, but I've got the Haze. I've got the Haze, motherfucker. So, yeah, your Psychic is going to do nothing. I'm going to Toxic you with, I mean, you've got Life Orb and your Poison, so you are not going to stay around. I want to conserve Oogway for later, because I did notice that Wartortle was faster than Lantern. I don't know why. Wartortle is so fast. He's like the fastest Eviolite user, like, ever. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. He's just faster than the average Eviolite Pokemon. Yeah, so he's not even going to be able to take me out with a hit, and I can just Scald for the win, and that was a pretty good battle. And here is the Coup de Grace. This is a random match I had yesterday, I think. I'm going to lead with Zangoose. I was expecting the Sucker Punch. I totally blanked on the fact that Honchkrow tend to carry Superpower. So, yeah, I'm going to be down one Zangoose early, which is bad, because Zangoose is actually pretty good with the Poison thing. It basically gets a Guts ability, which is really good because his speed is really high. It's like 317 max or something. So Frostlass is out here. He's just, you know, floating around. I've got my Choice Band, Lopunny, he just Thunder Punching shit all day, and I don't really care if it goes down to a Destiny Bond, so that works. The free switch, I show Azumarill, he shows Growlithe. He is going to switch into Water Absorb Lapras, though, so that is bad for me, because I think that was a banded Azumarill, so I'm going to have to go into Registeel. This is what I love about random battles, which, in my last video, I kept calling them random matchup battles, which they're not. They're not at all. Random matchup and random battles are completely different. This is a random battle. But yeah, anyway, I'm a little behind in the narration now. I was just throwing a Kakuna to death fodder it, honestly. But Kakuna is going to turn into an unlikely MVP. Somehow. So, Geodude's going to get up the Stealth Rocks. This is kind of bad for me. I'm going to see an opportunity to promote Reuniclus, but then disappointing results ensue. Geodude is level 95, I'm only like level 74 or something, and his Earthquake does massive, massive damage. He could have actually taken me out with a second Earthquake, but he goes for that Sucker Punch. And Psyshock does a very disappointing amount of damage because it targets the defense. Stuff is going to happen. Registeel comes out, Azumarill comes out. I'm going to predict his switch into Lapras and go for Double Edge. I did have Superpower, though. I should have definitely gone for that instead. But the rest of his team hadn't been revealed yet, as you can see through the peak. Being that this is a replay, his last Pokemon is a Sandile, but for all I knew, his last Pokemon was something resistant to fighting or something, so in my skewed mind logic, I thought Double Edge was the safer play. If that makes any sense. So now it's an epic Lapras versus Registeel. Registeel gets off that Resto Chesto, only to get his health brought down with a couple more hits. Luckily, Growlithe is not going to take me out with a Flare Blitz straight away, or a close combat. He just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what he was really expecting. But this Growlithe is a dual stab. This is Toxic Will-O-Wisp, close combat, and I don't know what else, but I guess he doesn't have the Flare Blitz, so that's very lucky for me. And this is where Kakuna, Kakuna, he's got that shed skin. He's got that 3x defense. He doesn't give a fuck. Get that weak shit out of here, Growlithe. We're talking Kakuna. So Kakuna's like talking shit to Growlithe, and Growlithe is getting all butthurt. And I'm even gonna pop his air balloon with a Poison Sting, which does like 0 to 1 damage. And he's gonna try to status me again. I just shed skin that shit. And I'm gonna critical hit the Sandile, which didn't. I'm pretty sure it didn't matter because I had X for defense. But so that is that is my even crazier random battle that I had just yesterday, where Kakuna, we're talking Kakuna, we're not talking Metapod. Metapod, you disappoint me. You're not as cool as Kakuna, because Kakuna is part poison and wins games. So, that's going to be it for me, YouTube. If you liked the video, leave a comment or like it or something. I don't know. See you later, YouTube.